Previously on Toon.
Let's begin our journey through the history of McLaren. From the start, it was a story of success. Boulder Dash! And how exactly would you know?
'Cause I was there.
Let's move on to the legendary Ayrton Senna, one of the greatest drivers the world has ever known.
Shook his hand, Donington 93. Haven't watched it since.
Of course, when you mention Ayrton, you cannot ignore his biggest nemesis.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new driver, Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton.
Elton?
Ayrton.
Eaton?
Ayrton.
Ear tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Senna.
You didn't hit it off from the start, did you, Professor?
Look, I never had any trouble working with Eilton. Believe me, we were like chalk and, something chalk goes well with.
Cheese.
Hello! Now, let me tell you a little bit about driving Formula One cars. You see, in my day, right. Now, my advice would be to take this corner quite carefully. All fast works, too. Aaron? Seem to have a malfunction on the radio. Check that out, would you, chaps?
Everyone knew that Senna was more than just a driver. He was a poet.
I am designed to win. There is no prize for second best.
Well, technically there is. It's called silver. Nothing to sniff at?
It's impossible to describe the euphoria of winning a race.
But if you had to, it's kind of like finding money in an old coat. Wouldn't you say, eh?
When I get behind the wheel, for me, there are no limits. There are no rules.
Mr. Senna is referring to metaphorical rules and doesn't condone any breach of FIA regulations.
Forget this.
You heard the man. No more questions. Sorry.
It soon became one of the greatest rivalries of motor racing history.
Look, I did my level best to keep things between us light-hearted.
Ron, come on. I cannot work with this idiot anymore.
I've tried to reach out to him, Ron. It was me that instituted Samba Day, but I'm getting nothing.
He's pushed me beyond my limit, which I did not believe was possible.
One of us has got to go. It's either him or me.
Ayrton Senna's third world title makes it...
Number 37, chicken nuggets. Let's move on to the next exhibit, shall we?
Wake up, mate.